and you find that the staff members are busy with other customers. So you have to wait a certain time there. After this short of travel, you finish your shopping and head to the checkout counter, and you found that there is a substantial line of customers who are paying for their purchases. See, in business, prolonged waiting time creates customer dissatisfaction, which can lead you to lose potential revenue. So what can you do now? You can suggest to the supermarket authorities to increase the number of staff or the checkout counters. But you have to understand, on the other hand, the supermarket authorities may doesn't have that kind of money to increase the tens of checkout counters or hundreds of staff. So here comes the queuing process. It helps us to make a balance between the cost and the service. So we collect data for a particular supermarket. First information is the mean arrival rate. It is Poissonally distributed, denoted by lambda, is 1 by 12, indicating that in 12 minutes, one customer arrives in the supermarket. Next information is the mean servicing rate. It is exponentially distributed and it is denoted by mu, and it is 1 by 8, indicating that in 8 minutes, one customer gets the service from the server. Next, if you notice that it is the first one server case, and first come first serve is the discipline here. Infinite number of customers who can get the service from here. All these things indicating us to apply m by 1 ping model. So we apply in the model, and if you notice that in this model there is an important factor called traffic intensity, and it is actually the ratio of arrival rate and the servicing rate denoted by rho, and particularly this case it is 0.66, indicating that the system is running on 66% of its capacity. So now we will ready to find our desired information. Proportion of time, there will be no customer in the supermarket. We apply our formula found 1 by 3, indicating that 1/3 of the total time there will be no customer in the supermarket. On the other way, you can say that 33% of the time there will be no customer in the supermarket. So what does that benefits us? It benefits us in restocking, maintenance. Next information is the proportion of time the supermarket will be busy. We apply our formula found 2 by 3, indicating that 2/3 of the total time there will be no customer, there will be plenty of customer in the supermarket. Or other way, you can say that 66% of the time there will be the supermarket will be busy. So what does that benefits us? It benefits us in staff planning. See, when there will be so much customer in the supermarket, you will increase the number of staff members. Next information is the average number of customers in the supermarket. So we apply our formula found 2, indicating that in 1 minute 2 customers present in the supermarket. What is that benefit? It also benefit in staff planning. See, it gives us rather more specific idea how many customers are present in the supermarket, so that you can increase the customer satisfaction. What is the next? Next is average amount of time a person have to wait in the queue to get the service from the server. We apply formula found 16, indicating that a person have to wait 16 minutes in the queue to get the service from the server. You can imagine how big is that. Now, so what is the benefit, sir? It is directly related to the customer satisfaction. The lower the queue, then higher will be the customer satisfaction. Next is arrival rate increased by 20%. See, imagine the day before Eid or day before any special day, you will notice that the arrival in supermarket increase a lot. So it is particularly that case. So we have to calculate new arrival rate. So we calculate new arrival rate 1 by 10. Previously it was 1 by 12. So we will now able to calculate the new L and W. So we calculate new L is what is 4, indicating that on average 4 customer present in the supermarket, and the W is 40, indicates that a customer have to wait 40 minutes in the queue to get the service from the server. What is that benefits? It benefits in adaptability. See, the supermarket should have the adaptability to change different times, such that special case I mentioned. So next is the conclusion. See, there is a way you can increase the customer satisfaction. You have to increase the cost. What does that mean? That if you exceed your income. So there is only one way to increase the customer satisfaction. Apply queuing process, find a specific times, and allocate personnel according that. Such I mentioned that when their supermarket will be busy, increase the number of staff. When their supermarket will be no customer, then you will decrease it. Rather, you perform maintenance tasks like restocking and cleaning. Then how we will find a better customer satisfaction without increasing the cost. Thank you very much.